That's probably good. Alright, hopefully that's good. Double checking everything here. Oh, you know what I forgot? I'll be back. Hold on. Forgot some water. Hold on. Got some water. Okay. Oh, no. Clicked the wrong screen. There we go. I feel like one of them old dads right now. I just put water in the coffee mug. Just like, oh, hey, son. I mean, I could be one of those old dads, technically. Hair's wild right now. Let it all hang down. I'm probably the age of one of those old dads. I don't know what I'm talking about. Joke's on me. Okay, so we were working on some new stuff. I was exporting all these cards out. And what were we working on was don't think I finished it yet. I have to create some new item cards too. Oh yeah, there's equipment pieces. So we're working on the Kundo stone and the Soto stone. Oh my god. I need a haircut. It's blowing my hair. That's better. I'll just keep it tucked back like this. And then these were for 2 Mons, but what we're going to need to do, completed cards, equipment cards. We have to use Flutter Frame as our base for this. Forgot about that. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully. Hopefully nothing's overpowering like the music. Alright, so I need to file. I think it was Flutter. Yeah. File. Save as. Now we're going to put this on a computer. And we're going to do. I thought I redid this. Oh, what did I do? Oh, we'll just start the Kundo stone. That's all we'll do. We'll just save it in there. Hit OK. And then we're going to use this as kind of our template to go with. Okay. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. This is our template here. We're going to use this as our template. It's the Kundo stone. So we need to go in here. Got to delete the background, delete that. Let's just delete the whole background. Delete that. Then we got to create a new layer. or not a new layer, sorry. Folder. Background. And we gotta take this whole stars folder, right? Plus these. Oh, I forgot about this. So what's gonna happen is I can't move the, well, there's the outside. See that around the outside? We have to get rid of what's on the outside. But in order to do that, I have to rasterize this whole outer layer. So I need to rasterize layer. So now it's one layer. Then what we're going to do, we can just move it in actually. Either way, I could cut the sides off or move it in. Doesn't matter. Cool. So now we got our backdrop. Then we take our stone, and I think it's going to be easier to merge this into one single layer. So Control Alt E, Control C. Then what we do, and then I'm gonna have to put Darkundo right here in this little spot. So you guys can hear me, right? Hi, Snazzy. Hi, Ball. The girlfriend's in the chat. We got weird names for each other because we're weird like that. Just like any relationship. Ah, snap. Cool, then we're going to take this. Oh, this might be a decent size just by its... Oh, this could work. I think I'm going to bring it down a hair, though. It's just a teensy-weensy bit too big. I like that, though. Alright, cool. So now we got the Kundo stone. What I have to make sure, too, is that because I merged it, I don't want any light. So there's probably light on the outside of this, but I'm going to do that. And just to be safe, hit delete, Control D, Control S. I didn't even make sure. Alright, let me check something. Oh, the lighting looks good. Oh, my pads are falling off the wall in the back. Not yet. So we'll call this EO4. What the heck did I do? Oh. Oh, I hope there's none. Let me do this. Put white. Make it black really quick because I want to see if... Oh, I'm making it white again. Da-da-da! I don't see anything on the outside, so I think we're good on that. Okay, cool. So, I think we're good there. Alright, cool. Now we're going to come here. It's going to be E04, and that means equipment number 4. So that says it's equipment piece number 4. And I like the contrast and stuff on this so far, but I might see what happens if we can change it up a little bit. We'll see. And oh yeah, we got to change that too. So I did this last night. I hope I saved the piece for it. I don't know if I did. Oh boy! I don't think I saved it. I think I downloaded it. Downloads. It might be this. Oh, this might be wrong. Maybe. Let's see. It's not. I had to re-get this because I screwed up. Come on, what are you doing here? There we go. Control C. Go back. There we go. But I gotta keep the circle. That's the one thing I have to do. So what I do is I just come here, right? Oops, Control D. I click on that icon, right? And then I click. What the heck? What the hell, boy? I know the glass orb. Okay, so it's just below. So, what the hell? What, I forgot what that one guy does that. I don't remember what it was, but it was, I do remember that. Icon circle, we'll call it. We're just gonna create a new folder. Icon. That was called icon. I put ICO circle. Ha! Joke's on me. Then we gotta take that, right? Control T. Drag it down. Like way down. It's gotta fit in there. You trying to get up there, sir? Come here. Come here. Come on. There you go. There he is. Okay. It's probably still too big. Damn, boy, he's thick. That's a thick ass boy. There we go. Cool. That looks better. So how big? Nope, that's wrong. That's not the one we're looking for. Completed cards. Oh my god. It's gotta be... that works. That'll probably work, actually. Yeah, that could work. Okay, cool. We'll go with that. Now, we gotta change the name of this to... And then this is an equipment summon piece. So now, get rid of that. No. Need that. Probably don't need this. Oops. Get rid of that. Go back. Now we need to go back again. And we need Darkundo. So now we got Darkundo. So now, I think that was, oh, I need that brightness layer. So this is where I don't need this layer. Whoops. Let's turn that off. Click on these. We don't need these layers. All we need is this right here. All we gotta do is, oh, I don't need a shadow either. So click on the shadow. And we're gonna Control E. Maybe not. Come on, buddy. Well, I guess we'll go Control C. What's this? Control V. Control E. Or, let's do Control E. There we go. Now, I took all the other stuff off because I don't need all the other stuff, at least for this part, right? So what we're going to do is drag them down real tiny. And it should go right in this layer right here. Holy crap, how's he gonna fit in there? His tail goes off the side. I gotta fit him in there. I probably screwed that up. I should do that. Let's get his feet in there. I have to like inch this. This could probably work. His feet aren't going to be perfect, but he'll be in there. We don't need soul can. There we go, cool. So now we got Darkundo in there, right? Summon, equipment summon, Darkundo. Damn, boy, that doesn't fit. He's got a long ass name, so that's why it doesn't fit. Okay. Nope. That would answer that question. Come on, man. I'm probably going to have to erase some stuff off here, too. Unless I can... Nope. Whoops. And it probably pulled it. It did. So, see how it pulled that, pull it away from the thing slightly, so what I have to do. Oh crap, okay, let's just keep it the way I had it. So now what I gotta do is, I still have to move this, right? It is going to move it from the side. See, there it is. It did move it. So what I have to do, right? Come on, man. I have to drag this back into it. Just a hair. And then what I can do is, now you see all that? We're going to come in with the eraser tool. Lower it all the way down. We're going to go 1 pixel. Just going to come in. Oh. I'm an idiot. I forget you can just do this. Duh. What are you doing here, Laz? There we go. Now. Ooh. Except for that. I don't like how it's missing a block, though. Let me just do this. Control D. Drag this in here a little more. Right? Then we're going to click on this, or click on this one again. Then we're going to grab that. Then we're going to click back on this. Then we're going to hit delete. Why does it have a... Come on, man. We're going all the way back. I probably accidentally deleted it when I drug it in the first time, so now I have to see if this fixes that issue. It has to fix that issue. At least I hope. It did. Cool, there we go. Summon, it means Darkundo, and then equipment summon Darkundo is what that's telling you. This is not an armor piece, it's an oh god, I can't spell right now. Accessory, I think that's how you spell it. It is, alright. Just double checking myself here because I was like, I can't spell it, but apparently I did spell it right. Alright, so this isn't going to do, well, it will. Now we got to think of like what kind of effects do we want this to have, right? So now that's the next thing, is we have to think, what kind of things is the Kundo Stone going to do? Well, it's going to give a higher attack rate in terms of that. I forgot to share this. I messed up. Oh, typing in the wrong one. Okay. So, let us sign in. Damn, son. Forgot. Really? Why is dang, this thing's not charging very fast? Okay, so it'd just be easier to kind of do it like this. Just get the sound. Let's do it like this. Okay, let's see. I forgot to do this. Forgot to share my own video. Joke's on me, kids. Share. Oh, I got 3 likes right now. Thanks for the likes. Okay, so now, what do I do here? Just 6, I guess. Save it real quick. Go back. Alright, here. Sorry, I forgot to share this. So now I'm going back to share it. Copy. Go back. Go back. Alright, so don't know how I did that. Post me. Oh, drafts. There it is. Cool. Got that. I wish I would have did this just sooner. Funny joke. Joke's on me. Copy. Go back. Go back. 2 pages to share this on. Blah, screwed up. Alright, now. There we go. Cool. Oh. Except for that didn't work. What happened? Alright, let me redo this. What did I just do? I'm making all kinds of mistakes here. Okay, let me close this out because I don't need that now. Well, if anybody new is joining in here so far, we're making a card right now. Kind of. I'm fixing some stuff because I didn't share it. I was like, oh, you kind of got to share it in social medias, you know. What the heck happened to that? What? I don't know what I just did. That's why. Cool, there we go. Now I got it. Alright, cool. Now we're set. There we go. My hair's getting really long. Alright, that's better. Alright, so now, back to where we were. So we got Darkundo right here. Now I gotta think of what kind of effects this is gonna have, right? So, I know it has an increase in attack because the way this works is these are based off of 2 martial arts. There's Darkundo and there's Darsoto. And one martial arts is more defensive while the other one is more offensive. So And that's, well, somewhat like that. That was kind of the idea I wanted to do. If you get an idea by looking at them, you can see where I kind of threw my inspiration from. And then you'll see when I put them across from each other, they kind of make an iconic scene. And I was like, oh man, that's awesome. So I went and I looked at that iconic scene. Thought, what do I want to do here? Okay, so it does have an increase in attack. We're going to say, I forgot something else too. I'll bring that up. Increase in attack. Let's do, let's go with 40. And see, we're not done because this does not boost all grass mods. Let's say I don't know if I have a dark, I don't think I have like a dark status effect. As a matter of fact, I can just look at the rule book wherever I put it. I have to update the rule book now too. It's like I have the rule book to update. I updated a ton of stuff on the website. And I gotta write some blogs for a lot of the like sets in it. Here we go. There's not really like any kind of dark effects, right? So like there's no like dark status thing I kind of gave them, so, and that's fine. So I want to think about what I want to give them, right? So I'm not sure. I don't know what to give them here. So the stone, I know it equipment summons Darkundo, but we'll give it a attack plus 40, right? The immune poison came from a different card, but it's got to have some sort of like kind of bonus it gives them, right? So I have to think here. Gets an attack bonus. He's a fighter. Fighters have, well, you know what, actually we could do attack, and let's see what his weak point is as a fighter. That is, and this is like stat wise, it would be, here we go, he's a fighter, so high attack and defense but lower HP. So maybe I won't do that. I thought about giving him more of like its lower stat, but I'll give him more attack. And then boost. I could do dark mons, but I almost have that the same as the other one. That's Grassmon's HP. Boost. Or here we go. Grants. What the heck happened? Or I know. We'll try this. Gets. What the heck is going on here? Gets. Or not. Trying to think of how to say this now. What the hell happened there? I have no idea. Trying to think of how to put this. Gives our grants. We'll just put grants. 1 X grants and 1 Or, damn, this one's tough. Abilities cost. Or, god dang, this one's tough. He's offensive, so I know that much. So he'll have an extra HP, but now I gotta think of like another thing Darkundo can get. Oh man. Well, let me see something. If you don't know, his fighting style is based off of Jeet Kune Do. So, more effective use of energy. So that could be, because it's a more it'd be in a way a more effective way if I did abilities cost or something like that. One less attribute point. Don't need this. That's kind of a cool ability. Abilities cost one less attribute point. So if he wants to use, if Darkundo or another creature, well, Darkundo, oh, you know what? We'll put Darkundo only, and we'll put this in the box so people know it's for Darkundo only. Darkundo only. So abilities cost one attribute point, or cost one less attribute point. Darkundo only. So this ability only works for Darkundo, but it has to have the stone attached in its accessory slot. So basically, if an item gets rid of, then Darkundo will stay on the field, but it'll lose these passive abilities or passive effects, right? So we'll do that. I don't know if I need a third. I could give it a third, but I don't know. Attack plus abilities cost one less attribute point. Let's see. Let's look at the other things kind of Jeet Kune Do does. Benefits. Physical and mental. Okay. Moves. Combination hand. So I can make him attack twice. The hair's blowing like crazy. I can feel it. I need a damn haircut. So I'm looking at, let's see. I'm trying to see. Okay, attack by combination. ABC. So it could have like a combo thing. So I could say it can attack twice, but that'd be weird to have as like a passive ability, I think. Kind of take away from it. It'd be a little overpowered if I think about that. I'm just gonna leave it with 2. We're gonna go with that. We'll go with 2. And then we'll do that. So there we go. These are kind of just the passive effects of it, right? There we go. That's it. There's the Kundo Stone. Save as. In the cloud documents under, go back. Completed cards. Equipment cards. Hey, this is my first accessory card in here. That's pretty cool. So it's 1, 2, 3. Save that. Cool. Now we gotta take this one and then make a new one here. And the other one's more defensive, so I guess I'll give a defensive increase. Or maybe like an HP increase. So we're gonna go save as. On computer. I think it was this, but it's Soto Soam. I could just do Soto Stone and then delete Soto Soam. Okay, now, right, what we do is now we have our next stone. So we're going to take this, we're going to take our background. So let's get our background layer first. Let's go Control C. And then what I don't need this background, right? Or stars, or the hue and saturation layer. So there we go. We take that out. We paste this one in. I'm going to just drop it in the background layer. Now I'm going to drag it all down. Oh, well, that's fine. Just drag these in. Go up. Drag this in. Go up. Drag this down. Now, gotta take this layer, and I can't Control T it because it will do that. So what we gotta do is rasterize the layer, drag it down, drag it in, drag it in, go here, drag it out just a hair on the side. Cool. Now we don't need this, so we can delete that, right? Now I gotta get Darsoto. So grab the stone here on this layer. I already merged it. Cool. Then we're going to put this above that background layer. That's a sword. Don't need sword. Control V. Control D. Drag them down. Oh, that's cool. It works. Now the thing to do here, right, is click on the edge layer, go around the outside of the edge, right? We're going to click on the rock layer again. We're going to hit delete just in case there's any kind of like light layers out there. And Control D, and then everything outside the card layer should be deleted. That's outside of this layer. Cool. This is going to be EO5, and this is the same. Oops. It's the same thing. It's an equipment piece, so you cannot upgrade equipment pieces that are for equipment summons, right? So this is Darsoto. That works. Cool. I keep it like, well, kind of. There we go. Cool. Now we have Darkunda here, but we got to get rid of Darkunda. So we're going to hit Control S. This is the Soto. It's done. Control S. Now what we got to do is grab DarSoto, which is right here. Okay, now I need just the image of DarSoto. So I can hide the background layer. I can hide these. It's the shadow layer. What the heck's going on here? I don't know what I just did, but I can't find it. It's probably right here. What is it? There they are. So these two layers, right? And then I don't need this layer, the shadow layer, and this layer. We just need the image of DarSoto. So Control C, and then I'm gonna paste. Oh, the background. I forgot about that. I lied. Can't redo this. Control C, Control V, right? I'm gonna go Control E and merge all those layers, and then I'm gonna drag DarSoto down, and now DarSoto goes into Darkundo spot here. So alright, so Darkundo. This one's going to be DarSoto, which I don't need Darkundo because this is now going to be the DarSoto summon. So now we drag this down. It's got to be about the same size. It's got to fit in there. But I don't want to lose everything, so I got to drag it more, just a smidge more down. Yeah, he's still too tall. Oops. That's probably as close as I'm going to get to where I'm not totally losing. Well, that's close enough, I think. Ooh. I'm going to go that close, and then we don't need the... Okay, let's see. I think this should work. I just feel like I gotta move him forward, right? That works. Okay, Control S. So now we have DarSoto, and then we have our accessory, because it's still an accessory. Equipment summon piece. Accessory EO5, which means equipment number 5. And now we got to give it some effects. So I know this is more of a defensive kind of mon, right? So, but they're going to have, well, one will have higher attack and higher defense, right? That's what we're going to do. Come on, man. Oh, it keeps doing that. It's crazy. Anyhow, cool, we got that. I'm going to keep this at 40. Give him defensive 40, and then we'll do that. Abilities cost 1 less point. So now what I do is look up, it's called, I forgot what it was now. Tang Pseudo, that's what it is. Kicking. Oh, hand strikes, okay. That's kind of something. Let's look at some of the moves. Middle punch. These are real martial arts I'm obviously looking at, but that's what these are based off of. So, let's see. Art style, the scientific, and so conceptually, like I know it's a defensive. See, I'm trying to find out, like, kind of what are the benefits, right? So I know the defensive part, like I was saying, but now it's a matter of let's see. So this is where it's tough a little bit because I have to figure out, like, what's another benefit of it, right? Look at Reddit here. Oh, Reddit. So, more emphasis on hands, where at least in sparring, Olympic, world. Let's see. I'm just reading about it, trying to figure out, like, when I look at the benefits of it, right, I'm trying to figure out how to implement that into a card. So I don't know. It's almost like, I know it has defense, but it says more about hands. I wonder what the hands are used for. Let's see. So I'm reading here based on weapons tree. It's Korean. So I'm not looking at that part. I need to know. Okay then. So I'm trying to find, like I said, what are the benefits of this, because okay, here we go. Focus. It's hard enough to doing techniques with. Okay, that kind of helped me. Didn't help as much as I thought it would be, but let's see. Okay, this one has a little more. form. Okay, see, I'm trying to figure. This kind of helps. I could boost attacks with it, or like abilities. I'm gonna boost abilities with it because it's kind of still got power, right? So that's what we're gonna go with. Boost or abilities plus times so be Darsoto only. We drew these stones the other day. Okay, Control C. So maybe what I'll do is, because Darsoto has less powerful attacking power, it's going to have stronger abilities. And they're going to be like kicking abilities because, you know, it's kind of, it's a form of karate, but it sounds like kicks are very prominent in there, other than hands, which makes it different than Taekwondo because the use of hands, right? So we'll go with that. Now we got, I don't know if I get that too close. We'll just keep it. So now what we got now is the Soto Stone. So we're going to save as to Cloud Documents, right? Got to go to completed cards. Go to equipment cards. Boom, there we go. Now we got both. We got the Soto Stone and the Kundo Stone. Now we got to take both of these guys, put them back. Now here's what we got to do. I have to create these two into cards now. And the way to do that, to make it easy, is we're going to use one of these as a template. Like I drew Charizard in the style of Monquest here. So completed cards. I think it was Soul Cow. Yeah. So Soul Cow is going to be our base card for this, right? So I'm going to go File, Save As, go on Computer, go back to Completed Cards, and let's start with Darsoto, or Darkundo. Let's start at Darkundo. So here's Darkundo. We're going to open that up. Oh, see, I don't have a completed card for Darkundo. We'll do this. Just in case. We'll put card, because I don't want to save over it and then screw myself on that. So, that's how we're going to do this. Alright, cool. Now, if you guys got any questions, you can put them in the comments. If you're here, don't forget to like the video if you like what you're seeing here. Now we're going to take this as our base card. And the reason is because this makes it easier to use, right? So, I'm going to come here. Hide that again. This is going to actually have to say Form 1. And then I got to use darate right here, actually. And then I gotta put the stone. So basically what happens is I'm gonna need... Oh, did I get rid of... Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't even open it. I'm an idiot. Equipment cards. So I need the stone now. So we're going to take this image of the stone, right? We're going to go Control C. Oh, but there's one problem here. I don't want all the light effects off that. So actually, I have to take it from the main part. Nope, that's not it. So I have to go back here, and then I have to take the main one I drew. Because what I'm going to have to do is remove... Oh, I put flares. Remove the flares, right? Then that white outline, we're going to have to take that off too. So, outline. Now I just need the stone. So now what I got to do... Just take all this. Doesn't matter. Alright, so now we replace this layer, right? So we go Control V, go right above it, and we're gonna drag it small. And then this goes right in this slot right here. Still pretty big. A little too big still. That'll probably work. Okay, now we're going to hit enter. And we're going to get rid of this armor. I'm going to drag the stone over. It probably looks good there. It is even there, but it does look strange right there. We'll see how it looks. That works. That looks good, right? Okay, cool. Now, we have the stone. Now we need darate, right? So I have to go back. I have to go to Mons. And then darate is the first form, which is right here. So now I got to take darate. I think... Okay, so I don't have darate merged into one layer, but this will be easy. I just take this one, this human saturation layer, that one. See, I didn't label these ones very good. That's my bad. Bad habit there. I'm pretty sure it's all of this. So let's just take Control E. We'll find out. Control C. Now we go back. Nope, no, cancel that. Control S. Now I have to replace over this one, right? Control V. Ooh. What happened there, kiddos? You're not going to see it anyways. Because it's going to be so tiny that it's not even going to matter. So we're going to make him small enough. Well, that he fits in that box, right? Or that circle. Well, I'll tell you what this is saying here in a second. Oh, I screwed that one up. Come on. Oh, it's touching the plus sign. I don't want him to touch the plus sign. Dang. Let's try that, and then let's do this. Oh. I'm gonna maybe move the plus sign over a smidge. Okay, so it might look good between. I was trying to keep them separate. Whoops. It might look cool with the plus sign there, right? Let's see. All I can tell you is I don't need that now. Kinda. I still think, yeah, I think it's too much. I could probably make him a little bit smaller. Alright, that might work. Enter. Get him right in there. I think the plus sign might be in a good spot, but I don't want it to touch his tail either. So I keep them both 3 pixels apart. That'll work. Cool. So now what this is saying, right, is it's saying form 1, which is Darate, is plus the Kundo stone, and then you change this. Ooh. Oh. So now, right, I'm going to move this over a little bit too because it's so big. Oh man, okay, so it's not all going to fit. So what we do, we have to drag this out. And I'm going to try not to lose the edge, but I might, whoops, what I might lose is a little bit over here. Yeah, right here, see, it went from the box. So now I got to move this. Oh. Alright, let's see. I mean, all I can do is push this over now. Dang, okay, hold on. Let me do this. I'm just gonna drag. I could do that, but nah. I'm gonna have to like kind of make these separate parts, I realize. Let me just do this. If I do this, right, we go, oh, whoops, let me hide that layer. And then let me click on this layer right here. This layer. I take this. Now, I'm going to Control C, Control V. I'm going to hide. Oops. Dang. The hell was that so bright? I actually trying to fix this because I have this gap, right? So I need to make this bigger, but I was an idiot. And the way I kind of attached it, I forgot to remove this section, so I kind of have a problem now because I attached it is like one whole thing, which I shouldn't have done that. What I could do is this should be above. Yeah. I gotta rename my layers. Good lord. I'm gonna take this layer right here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this layer out. I'm gonna go Control C, delete that, Control V, and it looks weird because so I have to fix this, right? I think all I did was, okay, bring the opacity to 33. There, that fixes that. Okay, now, see, I got this as a singled out layer. Don't want to drag it big, but we're going to do this. We're going to drag it in to the layers right here. So, I want to make it big enough where I drag it in. Now, I'm going to click on this layer. I'm going to outline the whole thing. I'm going to go back to this layer. Oh, come on. Really? There it is. Then I'm going to hit delete. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Come on, man. See how it's... I know that's the layer. Let me do this. Click on this again. Around that, go there. I don't know why it's deleting the whole layer. Let me try this. This might be why. Let's try this. There we go, yep. Alright, so now I fixed that issue. Now I gotta come back here. Get this one, right? Click on this. Oh, whoops, I can't click on that yet. Click back on this, hit select inverse. Now click on this. Now hit delete, hit Control D. There we go. That fixes that problem. Control S. So I need to fix these layers too and kind of organize them better. Now what I can do is, because now this layer is separate from that layer, I can drag this in there, right? So actually I need to fix. Okay, so I'm gonna drag that in there, and we're gonna do the same thing we did just a second ago. Highlight that, go like that, right? Click on, or whoops, hit select inverse again. Click on this layer. Come on, come on. No, not the black layer. There we go. Hit delete, hit Control D, and there we go. Now it looks good. Okay, so now you got to get the right images in there, right? The right drawings that I did earlier. So SoulCal is not the correct drawing, obviously. This background's not the correct background. Human saturation layer, not what I need. Alright, so now I also have to change these icons to the dark icon, which will actually just still off of Darate. So I think we merged everything for Darate. I just have to hide that layer. Cool. Now we got Darate, right? An easy way to go about this is just to go to Darate's thing and then take from Darate. So now I need to go to Darkundo. Alright, so Darkundo, gotta take these. We gotta, this is the background, so I'm gonna put them in this layer. I'm gonna drop them right there. Now this might turn out weird because I drew these on my tablet, and so when I did the Gaussian blur, you can see how it kind of like faded the edge, right? Oop. Oh, I screwed that one up. Alright, so I think I'm actually going to have to do is drag it in one step at a time right here. Usually you don't want to do that like that. You want to drag it all on one. But I might have to. These edges bleed out, and I just want to make sure they don't bleed out, and you can see them bleeding out in the card. See that? I don't want that to. So what I think I'm going to have to do is actually drag these to the outside. This is going to be an easy way of kind of resolving this issue. It's let those bleed on the outside, right? Or fade out how they are on the outside. See, it's doing it right there too, and I don't want that. So I'm going to drag it out further. Drag this one out further. I know. I'm just going to rasterize this layer in a second. Enter. So now they're all drug out. But what I am going to do is, where's it at? I don't see it. That's fine. Now what I'm going to do is click on the edge of this layer, right? We're going to come in. We're going to highlight around the edge with the magic wand tool. Can't even say it. Then we're going to click on the background again and just hit delete, but I can't because I need to rasterize it. Rasterize layer. Now we should be able to delete. There we go. Control D. There we go. Cool. Control S, right? Now we're going to come in, and now we need the full image of Darkundo. So I need everything but the background, essentially. I think this made it. I don't remember what I had here, dude. Oh yeah, it was really dark. Okay. Control Alt E, merge it all as one layer. Oh, the shadow though. The shadow. Actually, that'll work because the shadow, unless it's cut off, we're gonna find out. Sometimes it cuts the bottom of the shadow off, and then I don't want that because when the shadow's gone, then it looks weird. So now we click back on the background layer. Do this, put this above this layer, right? Drag it down. And see, oh cool, I didn't lose his shadow. See, his whole shadow's there still. But I am going to have to cut it off in part of the card, obviously. So I got to figure out how much I want to scale this and how far to. Oh, see, now I have this issue right there. See the top? Oh, that's great. So how am I going to fix that, right? I think that's... Okay, so I think the way to fix this is I can come in and just kind of smudge that. That's going to be my way to do that, I think, is to just smudge it. Kind of blend it in with everything. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out with the smudge tool, click back on Darkundo, grab my smudge tool, and I just need to smudge this up. You shouldn't even have, it should be like more like this. And then see, it takes that little bleeded edge off too. And I actually kind of did this wrong because what should happen is right here, this should bleed kind of like up like this. And then this one, maybe, I think it does come like this. See, I drew this, but I forgot about the frickin' edge that I had the issue with. But that's why I can blend it, right? And smudge it. I think that looks fine. And kind of. That one probably looks pretty good. I'm going to do that a little bit there too. Maybe not so many points. Maybe like that. And then maybe one here. And I forgot when I drew this I had that problem. So I think this looks good. So, well, night ball. Girlfriend's going to bed. So, dang, it's already 11:02. Alright, so now we're going to save this, right? So now we got Darkundo in here. And now we got to change a bunch of things. And this will stay the same because this equipment is a... oh, dang, I forgot to move it out. Well, I got to fix that again. Oh, boy. Hopefully, it's probably going to have the cutoff again. Yep. So what we do, we drag it in. We do, check this. Bring it just a little bit. This will be easier to do Darsoto when we do Darsoto, because Darsoto is not going to have this issue here. So now we got to click back on our orb, go around the edge, select inverse, right? Go back to this, click on this. Oh, come on, buddy. You gotta be joking. Come on, man. There it is. Just hit delete. Oh, no. Oh, I know what happened. Well, the inverse was already selected. see if that does do it. Yep. I don't know why it was already selected, but cool. Now, we have everything right there. Control S so we can save it. Alright, so cool. Now, I'm going to have to bring these down too, because they do touch that point a little bit, right? Did they touch them on soul count? I didn't look at that. Let's double check soul count here. Might have touched and I wasn't paying attention. They do touch. So, I didn't look at that part. An easy way to do this. Actually, I wonder if I should bring this up. I don't know, I could bring it down a notch. That'll probably work actually. Let's see. And then, oh, that looks pretty good. Cool. We'll fix that. That's fixed. So now what I gotta do is go back. Luckily I paid attention to that part. Control A, Control T, and we move them down. Enter. Cool, there we go. Control S, but these won't be the same. What I need to do now is Control S. One, do that, Control S. Go back here, go back, and go to Dark Mons, Darite, come here. Cool, now see all we gotta do is take these. Let's take the ellipse, the glass, and the merged part. Go Control C, go to Darkundo, go back in here, right? And all I gotta do is go over this. Now, click on this. So these, I'm going to put in a separate layer. Go dark. Now, I can just get rid of those, essentially. Or, to make it easier, come back to this layer. I'm going to have to fix these, but I go Control V. Of course it's below those layers, but I don't know how many, at what level I want to make them. I also keep forgetting to look at, I have an entire list, and I can always delete some of these, so. There we go, cool, now we have this, right? So we can hide this, and come all the way through here, just go delete, come all the way through here, and delete. Now we have his dark layers. Control S, and then I gotta give him an ability and then think about what level I want to make him. Change the stats, obviously. That's another thing, so. And I didn't even label these. I forgot to put this down in Google Docs. So this would be items. I actually labeled this normal, right? I don't know what I'm gonna make. I think I had 25 of each. As far as levels go, I don't quite remember. 12 low, 12 high. Okay, so I need 12 high, 12 low. Oh, I need 12 high for each. Normal, lightning. So this is a dark, okay? So let me go to my dark section. I have no commons. I have 2 epics. I have no legendaries yet. I have 1 rare. So, I mean, if I go, I could go epic. Both epics would give me 4 epics, right? Or I could do legendaries on these. Could have 2 of 3 legendaries if I do that. Trying to think of what to do here. You know, I think I'm gonna go legendary, and the reason being is because they're kind of like legendary fighters, right? I even have like a pull ratio for the packs of these. So let's see. Okay, and then I even have to do weaknesses. So we'll make this a legendary. I don't know if I have a legendary mark in here. I don't. So I gotta slap a legendary mark in there, right? So let's see. He's not a archer, he's a fighter. And a demon. A demon. Oh damn, that just barely fits. Save that. It's not going to be Mon 22. Alright, so let's see now. I gotta change those. So do this, Control C, easy fix. So wherever these are at, see, I didn't label these good at all. Terrible job labeling those. I'm gonna paste over those. And these are all below. Delete. Missing something there. Well, an easy way to do this. Just click on the light layer. I just need to hide this layer. Find this. Delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that. Then grab these two, drag them into the weakness section. Boom, there we go. That's better organized now. Cool, that's what we were getting here. So now we're gonna save again. So I have its 2 weaknesses of ice and light. Now its abilities are gonna use dark. So I might give it 1 ability, I might give it 2 abilities. It depends. But now I got to think about this too. Where's it at? Equipment cards. So remember we have the Kundo stone. So Darate just has its basic ability, right? So Shadow Punch, Shadow Kick, and they cost 1 each. Now what happens is these have a stronger ability, and putting the stone on it gives him the Kundo style of fighting. So now it also, when it has a stone attached, where's the stone? Gets extra 40 attack. Abilities cost 1 less attribute. Darkundo only, though. And that's because the stones attached to him is an accessory, right? But now I gotta think about level. What I want. So if I make them legendary, I don't think I'm really gonna worry about level as far as, like, I was doing that for rare cards, worrying about like levels, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm looking for this Google Doc, but I have it up here. I think I'm gonna make 1 legendary and then turn Darsoto here into an epic. So it'll give me 3 out of the 4. So it'll give me, it'll give me 1 dark legendary and then 1 light legendary. I could do that actually. Or, I don't know. Actually, I'm going to ask you guys. Do you think these should be epic or legendary? Epic is lower than legendary. So let's just take a poll. Maybe people will engage with that. Let's see. Let's see. Should they be epic or legendary? Oops, I spelled legendary. Legendary. So, epic. This is where you guys can hit. Legendary. Alright, which one do you think? People are in here? Anyone's watching? Don't know. We'll find out. I start a poll. If there's anyone in here, you can help me decide. Should Darsoto and Darkundo, so Darkundo and Darsoto, should those be epic or legendary? What do you think? And it's also good to note that Darate is a rare card. So, Darate's rare. But Darsoto and Darkundo, they could be epic or legendary. One's light, one's dark. So I can have 1 dark legendary, or 1 dark epic, and 1 light epic, and 1... So they could be epic or legendary. I'm going to let you guys decide on that. Should Darsoto or Darkundo and Darsoto, should they be epic or legendary? Epic is purple, which I don't have it. I didn't put it down there yet. It's like a purple circle, right? That's what this little rarity means in the corner. This is saying Darate is rare, but rare, so rare, it's purple, then orange for legendary, purple for epic. So, what should they be? And I put a poll in there, so then maybe you guys can tell me. Should Darkundo and Darsoto be epic or legendary? I want you guys to help me decide this. The peeps are you guys are the answer to this question. I guess for now, unless I have to figure out something else, but we'll see if anyone answers. I mean, if not, I'm just gonna have to pick something, obviously, right? So, light and dark. Dark. I don't have any epics. I have 2 epic dark mons. Do I have 2 epic dark mons? What do I have that's dark? Who else is dark? Say I have 2 dark. No, because I only have Dark Mare. So I only have 1 epic Darkmon. I don't know why I said I have 2. I have 1 epic Darkmon. This one's up to you guys. Epic or legendary? Legendary's higher. It's the highest you can get. Well, kind of. There's Ultimate Unlimited, but that's like super rare. where you guys have the answer to it. If no one answers, obviously I'm just going to have to decide on my own what they are. And that's okay. Sometimes that happens. I won't be mad about it. I just have to make that decision on my own. Just waiting for a second. No one votes. I'll just figure out what I'm going to do. Oh, goodness. Well, I might decide here. Obviously, I'm going to have to. This is why it just randomly pops in and says, nah, it's going. I want it to be this. I'm just going to make a decision here. There are two legendary like icons in the world too. So I'm gonna go with epic for now. Try and decide if these should be epic or legendary, and I'm not sure. Like I said, I want you guys to help me decide. That's why I put a poll in there. Should they be epic or legendary cards? Just take one. That's not it. Is Electro Dash an epic? No, he's a common. Who did I make? Well, I know one that's... I could just use a dark type. Easy. Dark Mare. No votes? Nobody wants to vote? I'm gonna go with... Oh, that one's legendary. Should be an epic sign in here. I can't see that. That's epic. So we're gonna take this. So this means legendary, and then this purple one means epic, right? That's what that's saying. So I'm gonna take it and just do a... Didn't label these very good. Oh, they're right here. Let's just do epic. I'm gonna go with epic for now. Since I have no votes in the poll, I'm all alone. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Cool. Click on that again. Hide that. Don't need that one. That one. Oh, did I have one in there? Oh, no, that's normal. Delete that. Okay, cool. And then I might make alternate arts of these too. We'll just do this. We'll go epic. So I have one epic dark, which I need to label this in my docs. Alright, so I have no dark legendaries. 0 of 3. I have 2 epic dark cards. Oh yeah, I do. I have a promo. But that's just a promo. That's what this one is. This Dark Mare. That's a that one's a promo of the regular Dark Mare. Just change the angle of it. So cool. Alright, so now I gotta think of its ability, how much it's gonna cost, what level I want. Oh, I forgot to do that too. Screw it there. Gotta change this. Oh, I need to fix that too. Just noticed a mistake I got in there. I just noticed something. That's probably on him itself. Right here. See this little mark? Alright, cool. So now Darkundo is that. So we're just going to go with Epic right now. Got no votes, so we'll just take Epic. That's for now. Cool, so we got Darkundo done. Now I gotta get Darkundo's moves, right? So I'm gonna take 2 of these. Or I could take one of these, Control C. Go back here. And I'm gonna put it right above it. I don't know what level I'm going to make Darkundo yet, but we'll figure it out, right? So I can delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that, and that. There we go. The ability? Okay, cool. So now I got to figure out how much I want this to be. Control C, Control V. Try that. Cool. That's too much. We'll gotta space out a much part. Cool. Now I gotta think of a name for this. So let me look at something here. So G-Kundo, that's what their names are based off of. Moves. Let's check this out. Attack by combination. Oh, I can make him attack twice. I don't have anybody that does it yet, I don't think. That'd be smart. Oh, I can make that happen twice. Huh, that'd be kind of cool, actually. Because, so, dual strike. We'll call it dual strike. And we're gonna go Control C, Control R. We'll put it in parentheses. Attacks twice. Let's see. Attack twice. So it can attack twice, but it costs you 2 of those each time. So if you use it 2, so you can attack twice with this. Oh, you know what? It doesn't have a damage, it just can attack twice. We'll just go with that. Right? So cool, we'll just do this. It doesn't have a damage because it can attack twice. So attacks twice. I want to make this cost 2 of these attribute points. It's going to cost 2 of these, right? Dual strike. Attacks twice. because Jikundo has a combo, so I can make him attack twice, cost 2 attribute points, and then you can attack twice. So like boom, boom, I'm attacking twice. Dual strike, attacks twice. I like that. Definitely not Mon 22. I updated the cards, so I gotta go look. Why are you so slow? So let's see. I'm up to... I actually have to replace Slow Cow because I messed up on that one. 24 to 25. And now, that is everything. Oh, kind of. I still have to do attack and defense. So, Darkundo has a higher attack, right? And now I have to kind of balance this part out. I have to think of a level here, right? What level do I want to make this? So fighters have balanced attack and defense, but Darkundo, because of its style of fighting, has a higher attack, and Darsoto has a higher defense. But then, like I said, I have to also keep in mind that the Kundo Stone gives them 40 more extra attack, and abilities cost 1 less point. So instead of 2, this is going to cost 1, and it can strike twice. That's kind of OP. So then it only costs 1 for the pull, but I got to think about what level I'm going to make Darkundo, right? So for Darkundo's level, I got to decide here. That's summoning rate. Oh, I also have to apply that too. Because, so if I want him to have 2, I can make him anywhere from level 51 to 80. Instead of level 65, I think I want to make Darkundo like level 70. And it means instead of like 250, 300, I could bump that to like 320 or 350. So instead, I'm going to make Darkundo level 70. And then BP will figure that out in a second. So instead, Darkundo has a naturally higher attack anyways, right? Well, it gives him plus 40, but let's see. It's going to have a naturally higher attack because it's level 70, so we're going to go 20... It's 65, so it's like 5 levels higher, so... let me try this. Calculator. So it's like... So yeah, like 320, 315. So we're going to go to 320. 320 attack. Darkundo's going to have a lower defense. They naturally have a higher defense, higher attack. But instead of 320, it's going to have... could drop it straight to 300. Or... I can go lower with 280. I'm going to go 280 on defense. And then HP is low. So, and that works because that means... let's go 220 for HP. Because they both have... So it has a lower defense, but it has really high attack, right? And it has low HP. That's fighters have high attack, high defense, but in this case, Darkundo has a lower defense compared to Darsoto. I don't even think I gave... Did I even do this? Oh, I did. Abilities plus Darsoto only. Oh, yeah. Abilities plus... Why did I do that? Oh, they get an extra 40 attack on abilities. So Darsoto is going to have higher attack in its abilities, but its defense is going to be higher. So now to do its battle points, I take the HP, which is 220, and I times that by, let's say, like 20%. That's not enough. I'm going to go straight. Let's go 45, 60 maybe, 132, 50, 110. I'm going to do 50. 50% of his HP is going to take away from a player's battle points, which is 110. So now Darsoto. So now we're essentially done. We're going to have to come back and make Darkundo. We'll probably do that. Or Darsoto later. This is Darkundo. So Darkundo is level 70. When it's knocked out, the player loses 110 battle points from their 1,000 battle points. It's Dark attribute, 220 HP with 320 attack, 280 defense. Equipment summon rule requires Mon plus equipment piece to summon. It's Mon number 25. Form 1, which is Darate, plus the Kundo Stone. Equipment summon from Darate, right? It's a fighter and demon. It has an ability pool of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then its ability costs 2. So if you summon it using the stone, its ability will cost 2. It would, but the Kundo Stone drops it to 1. But let's say the stone gets destroyed during battle. Somebody destroys the stone. Then this now costs you 2 points to do. Its weakness is to fire. And so it's weak to ice and light. Those do 2 times damage. It's an epic, and then it's from the Monquest Beginnings pack. That's what that means. So cool. Now we got Darkundo done. So file. Oh, don't do it yet. I have to do one last thing. One last thing I gotta do. So we're gonna click on this. We're gonna put the white edge around it, right? And the reason I do this is because now we're making the rare ultimate unlimited, and this is kind of what it's gonna look like. So the way we do this, we put this holographic over it, right? And this is kind of just what I like to see. Then I take a hue and saturation layer, plop it over all of it, and then I try to figure out which colors I like. Ooh, I really like that. Oh, that blue's kind of cool. That like lightish blue was kind of cool. I kind of like that. That looks pretty cool. And then this is what I call an ultimate unlimited. This is what it looked like. You take that off. You put this on. Then you slap the holographic back over. And then this would be like a card that is insanely rare. So it'd be a card you get in the pack, and this would be like an all art, not really an all art. I should say a, I don't know what to call it. Not an all art. What are they? Shinies in Pokemon, right? It's kind of like a shiny. You think of it like that. This card is now kind of like a shiny. And that's what we have. Cool. So now I can just take that off. Go back here. I'm just put UU because it's called an Ultimate Unlimited. Do that. Go back to the hue. Click on this bar. the edge, go to black edge, go all the way back up, take my hue and saturation layer off. There we go. Now Darkundo is done. No one voted, but that's fine. So now we're done with Darkundo, the Kundo Stone, and the Soto Stone. Now we have to come back and make Darsoto. So that's the next one we got to do tomorrow. I think I'm going to do that. So we're going to save this as onto the documents. We're going to go to completed cards, Dark Mons, Darkundo. Oh, I can delete that one. That one's the wrong one. I screwed up on that. That's right. I can just delete that one. But here we go. There's Darkundo. So, I think I'm going to end there. And we'll come back tomorrow and we'll work on some new ones. And this has been pretty awesome. So, that's it, guys. I made 3 cards tonight. Got 3 of them done. It came out awesome. So the Soto Stone, the Kundo Stone, and then Darkundo. But I'm going to call it a night. And I will catch you guys later. If you watch this later, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to keep up with more Monquest. And that's it, guys. I'll catch you later. Thanks for joining me.